What's going on here?
Watch out, there's something going on right now.
Fortunato, how are you, sir? For the Medford contingent.
Same river.
Hold the bike for 10 seconds.
Extreme sport. You have to bicycle, then...
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Lisa Smith, and I'm with Davis Square TV. That's what you're watching right now. And a big part of Davis Square, it happens every July, is Art Beat. And this year, Art Beat's theme is fish, fishing for art. This parade you're watching, the theme is fish. And to save the Mystic River, the artists, that's the theme, to help save the open areas and the spaces. And what we're going to do is we're going to explore that theme here in Davis Square and talk to the people who have participated in this whole project and this year of Art Beat. We're here with Cecily Miller, who is the Executive Director of the Somerville Arts Council.
Yes.
And she's going to tell us a little bit about the organization that all went into putting on the this Art Beat Street Fair. And can you tell me how long you've been working on this and who are the participants in this Art Beat Festival?
Art Beat's been going on for about 14 years. And I would say almost everyone in the community has been participating at this point. It's grown every year. And this year, for the first year, in addition to the big day of Art Beat, where we get thousands of people turning out to do art and listen to music and listen to dance, this year we did a parade for the first time. And there were about 300 community people, artists, people as young as 3 months old being wheeled in their baby strollers, dressed as mermaids, for a just wonderful community-based parade. And I think that part of what the parade showed is that everyone can connect with art, and art is a great, powerful way for people to show what they care about. And people in Somerville care about the Mystic River, they care about community, they care about the arts. They care about making Somerville the best place they possibly can, and they care about having fun and being creative.
Somerville, it has a reputation of being a city of artists. Can you describe maybe how many artists there are in this city, or how you say that Somerville is a city of artists?
Well, we don't have an official census count of how many artists there are in the city, but it's true that working here as the director of the Arts Council, there's just amazing talent. The artists are an amazing resource for the city, and it seems to me that we coined a slogan about 10 years ago, that Somerville was the Paris of the 90s because there was such a lively, diverse cultural and art scene here. We actually started Art Beat 14 years ago because we felt like the artists who are here in Somerville often don't get seen by a community audience. They played in festivals all over the world. We have dance companies that play in Boston, that play in Russia, that play in San Francisco, and they don't play here in Somerville. Dance companies, musicians, theater people. So we started Art Beat as a way to really have a home show for a home crowd, and you know, if people are wondering who are the artists who live in Somerville, they can come to Art Beat and find out.
And why is Somerville such an attractive place for artists to come here and do their work and have studio places and live here? Do you have any idea why that would be?
Well, I think for many years Somerville has been an affordable community. I think artists are suffering in the same way as a lot of other residents in the city with what's happening to the cost of housing, and there's a real threat that artists, along with other, you know, lower and moderate income people, will be displaced from the city. And I think that that's something we really need to think about, and people need to advocate for affordable housing and affordable workspace for everyone who needs it in the city. But I think initially people were drawn here by the fact that it was a manageable place to live and a really great community, a really diverse community, urban but with a small town friendly feeling. It was just a great place to do art and make art and be inspired and you know, participate in a community. The Brick Bottom Artist Building was actually developed by artists who were being displaced from the Boston area, and they worked for years to find us a site, to work with architects, to work with developers, and they developed those spaces. Those spaces are actually increasingly becoming not so affordable because they are market rate, and there are a lot of people who are not necessarily artists but are drawn to the quality of life of living in an artist community and are buying spaces in the building. Currently, the Somerville Arts Council is not a large enough organization to take on doing something like developing artists' housing. However, we are working with the city and with the mayor, Dorothy Kelly Gay, to try to convert a theater building in East Somerville into affordable artist workspace. And that's something that the city has partially funded, and we're looking for more funding to try to do that. And it would probably have about 22 artists that would 22 spaces for artists that would be workspace only.
Can you tell us about the theme this year? It's fish, away from the politics, but it's fish. And can you talk about a little bit about the fish and why it's the theme this year?
Okay. Well, first I should say that the Arts Council itself is a really creative, fun, artistic, talented, vibrant group of people, and some of our best ideas come out of a group sitting around and brainstorming. And for years, the Arts Council has done something called the Mystic River Mural Project to draw attention to the fact that there is a river right in Somerville that's been cut off by I-93, and we've created this huge mural. Teenagers working with an artist named David Fichter and an environmental scientist have explored the river and created just one of the most beautiful pieces of public art, I think, in all of Massachusetts that celebrates the river. So the group of Arts Council members were sitting around and brainstorming about what's going on in Somerville, what would be fun to do, how can we increase the visibility of the Arts Council, and how can we also contribute to the debate that's going on about the Mystic River. And so we came up with this slogan, Fish for Art, as a way to as a fun way to create a fun graphic to just call attention to the Arts Council, and to the Mystic River. And so we have given the Windows Art Project, our parade, the participatory art area here, all the theme of the Mystic River. And we're just encouraging people to be creative, interpret the theme however they want to. They can talk about political issues, they can talk about the beauty of the river, they can talk about the environmental disaster that parts of the river are, and you'll see a lot of points of view reflected in all of the many ways that artists have interpreted that theme.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Speech duo. Ready? Okay. We will stick by an amendment that affords us the right to retain artistic freedom even if we've got to fight. Yeah! Everybody, repeat after Mariana. Ready? Okay. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. Freedom of expression. Freedom of expression. Stop ignorance. Stop ignorance. And fight oppression. And fight oppression.
We're with Larry Payoella from the Mystic View Task Force, and the Mystic River and the fish in it is the theme of this art festival. And do you want to talk about that?
Sure. This is the collaboration between the Mystic View Task Force and the Somerville Arts Council has been almost 2 years now, and it was from an early meeting with Cecily Miller and Susan Bressler, where we made a presentation, and it was based upon that sense of collaboration and the continuity that grew out of that around the issue of the significance of our historical and beautiful Mystic River. And of course, whenever you present a good basic idea to an artist or an artist group, they take it and they expand the envelope and they make it bigger, better, more accessible, and that's what Artbeat is all about this year. It's all about a collaboration of the people of Somerville and their desire to create more open space along the river's edge, more parks in that last frontier known as Assembly Square area, for the benefit of Somerville at large. And here we are, large today, enjoying the Artbeat presentation, the excitement, the beautiful people, the beautiful weather, and we're happy to be part of it.
Cause you feel it lining out a swim. Cause you need it stepping out of feeling so fine. You drive me a line everywhere I go. People do it, anyone I know. They can do it anytime I'm down in my mind. I can jump out in time. Cause when I'm walking down the avenue, my baby don't know what to do. Cause when I'm walking down the avenue, and my baby asks me what to do, I do. Take a look at the tears in her eyes. Take a look at the nothing goodbye. Thank you very much. We're Papa Scritos. You know, just about half these songs, we're all...
We're here with Lee Mandel.
Yep.
And he's an O Fish All volunteer here. And he also designed the editing suites at SCAT. And he's just going to tell us about the fun he's having being a volunteer here at Artbeat.
Oh, the festival's a great time here. I've been working with Artbeat the last few years and also with the Windows Art Project. And it's just a real good time to come out and support the city, support the arts, and really give a boost to the Arts Council. I've got a window here, and we've been at it for 3 days now, and it's a great time. It's a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Omara from the Washington Street Art Center, and she's getting the children involved with making fish hats. Can you just talk about it a little bit and the kind of reactions you've been having from the children in the fish hats?
Sure. No, they totally love the fish hats, and they like making stuff around it, putting the little ribbons and things on it, and it's just they've been going so fast. So we're already basically almost out of them, so now we're making crowns, little fish crowns with fish shapes on them and little starfish and everything fishy you can imagine.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Omara. I'm here with Ben from the Washington Street Art Center, and the Washington Street Art Center is, can you tell us how your part in Artbeat and also talk about the little river that you constructed?
Okay. The Washington Street Art Center is a community art center that started approximately 2.5 years ago. We're located on Washington Street in Somerville, and we were given charge by the Somerville Arts Council to do the participatory arts section here at Artbeat. And so we've designed both the river, the mini Mystic River, as well as all the other attendant activities of fish making and boat building. And we thought that it'd be fun to have an actual small model of a river that would allow the children to interact with the water and to play along the edges and to decorate it and to basically just enjoy the idea, which is our main theme this year, of the Mystic River.
Thank you, Ben.
You're welcome.
I'm a member of SCAT TV, Channel 3 here in Somerville, and we're here with Diane Marchado. She's going to tell you, she's a membership coordinator, she's going to tell you how you can become a member and check out one of these things so you can make your own television, your own programs, and say what you want to say.
Hi, I'm Diane, and I'm here in part today at ArtBeat to encourage more people to sign up to become a member at SCAT. And our members produce the programming that you see on Channel 3. And so the way that you can begin to go ahead and produce your own program is by taking classes, becoming certified in the equipment, and being able to take out a camera, being able to reserve some edit time. And hopefully what we hope is that by taking up cameras, by signing up for edit time, that you then can produce either your own TV show or produce your own video. And that's pretty much what makes up the programming that you see on Channel 3 in Somerville.
So, SCAT's located right in Union Square in the old fire building. Come on down and sign up if you want your voice in the community.
That's right.
Ready? Okay! Freedom of speech! Freedom of expression! Stop ignorance and fight oppression! Gentrification! Somerville, this one's for you!
It will.
Ready? Okay! There's a crisis going on across the USA. It's happened in our cities and it's heading your way. It's called commercialization, consumerization, widespread exploitation, and gentrification. We form artist communities that are vital and safe. And then once they're thriving, they're bought by Bill Gates. That's called commercialization, consumerization, widespread exploitation, Detroit, and gentrification. Now artists, become activists. Let's all work together and fight for our living space. We'll resist the pressure toward commercialization, consumerization, widespread exploitation, the gentrification.
Thanks for watching this edition of Davis Square TV as we fish for art at ArtBeat in Davis Square. I'm Lisa Smith. Thanks for watching.
Hi, Joe.